Here he goes. Mason's climbing the Spear in Las Vegas. This is a 366-foot building. Mason is climbing to raise money for a woman in crisis pregnancy center, or crisis pregnancy. A woman named Isabel that is 11 weeks pregnant.
Guys, leave property now. Leave property.
Well, this is open to the public.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is open to the public.
Out this way. Go.
This is open to the public.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Out. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Out this
is
way.
Open to the public.
Out this way.
Look, everybody's on the
Have a
open
good
to the
day.
public.
Out this way.
This is open to the public.
Out this way. Have a good day.
So this tower is in Las Vegas. It is the Sphere, the Las Vegas Sphere. It cost $2.3 billion to do this, and Mason is climbing this entire sphere.
Gotta keep walking. Out this way. Have a good day. Out this way. Have a good day. Out this way. Gotta keep walking. Out this way. Have a good day. Out this way.
He's climbing this building to raise money. I'm with the media, brother. I'm with the media. This building's open to the public.
It's not.
Yeah, this is public property, man.
It's not public.
Yeah, we are on public property.
It's not.
It is.
You gotta.
So the first section of this is, as you can see, is a bit of an overhang. He's overhanging backwards. This is 366 feet tall that Mason is climbing. There's a homeless girl that contacted Let Them Live, and this girl's name, we've obfuscated her name for obvious reasons, but her name is Isabel. And we're raising money to get her off of the street. She has an abortion scheduled for the end of February. And she is 11 weeks pregnant. We're trying to raise money for her so she can keep her baby.
Sir, you gotta move. You gotta move, sir. Sir, you gotta move.
So Mason, the pro-life Spider-Man, now is climbing the Sphere in Las Vegas
Sir, you gotta move.
to raise money for a pregnant woman
You see me with
in
your
crisis
elbow,
pregnancy.
Just hit me with your elbow. You gotta move, sir.
You ran into me, dude. Give me
No,
a
I
break.
didn't. You gotta move,
You
sir.
have a GoPro on the whole time,
Yeah,
so
you-
your lies are going to be exposed. So Mason is climbing the Sphere in Las Vegas for those who are just joining the live stream. This is 366 feet tall. It's over 500 feet wide. It's cost over $2 billion to make and was recently, I think it's the most expensive entertainment venue in all of Las Vegas at over $2 billion to build and make. And Mason is raising money by climbing this building, raising money to save a woman's baby who is on the street. Isabel is 11 weeks pregnant. She is pregnant with, I believe, as a little girl. And she contacted Let Them Live. You can go to letthemlive.org to find out more about her story and why Mason is climbing this building to raise money to support her. But she contacted them, Let Them Live. She's been on and off of the street and needs help, needs support, needs the pro-life community people who are not even pro-life, people who just want to help and dissuade the underlying causes as to why she feels like she can't be empowered enough to keep her baby. And so Isabel, in desperation, but in Austin, she contacted Let Them Live and asked for help. So we're reaching out to the entire pro-life community and the community across America to raise money for Isabel. Mason is risking his life, the pro-life Spider-Man risking his life to raise money for this woman.
So this is now an active crime scene, like I said.
An active crime scene. A crime scene. What's the crime? An active crime scene, but you won't tell me what the crime is?
It's okay to keep recording. We're going to have to get you down this way.
This is open to the public, guys.
But it's not open
Yeah,
to
it
the
is.
private property. This is private property, my man.
That's open to the public. It's a public easement. It's a public easement. Yeah. I'll talk to the police when they get here.
No worries.
So they're telling me this is an active crime scene. Wow. Anyway, so Mason is raising money for a woman who is 11 weeks pregnant. Her name is Isabel. And people are saying that, that these lights are kind of screwing with him. I'd imagine that this is a little tricky. He's never really climbed anything like this before. It's a little interesting, right? So these lights are like oval shaped. And so every time he puts his hands in there, I'd imagine it's a little disconcerting. It's probably not super solid. And I imagine he's having a little bit of a rough go. But I mean, he's booking it. It doesn't seem like he's really doesn't really seem like he's struggling too much. I mean, he's already halfway up this thing. So been pretty amazing. I'd imagine he's maybe a little under halfway, actually. I'm gonna back up so you guys can get a little bit of a better view. There Mason is on this brand new tower, this brand new sphere in Las Vegas. I'll back up so you can get a better view of where Mason is. But I mean, he's climbing this with no ropes. He's climbing this with no safety gear whatsoever. And
Come out this way. You're already right here.
so I'll go around. Sorry. Hey babe, hold this real quick if you would. So guys, this is Mason climbing the sphere in Las Vegas. The sphere in Las Vegas is almost 400 feet tall. It's 366 feet tall. Mason's climbing with little to zero effort at this point. I mean, he's just flying up this thing. I've never seen him climb anything so fast. He's through the hardest part already because, you know, in the very bottom of this, it's almost an overhang. But now Mason is, I mean, he's getting to the point where it's actually going to be a little bit of a decline in the climb. The thing about this climb is he's going to have to climb all the way up, and then there's no way down up there. It's not like he can take stairs or an elevator. There's nothing up top there. Mason is he's going to have to down climb this entire thing. So it's going to be a little bit interesting to see. Now that I think about this, this is not the hardest part of this. The hardest part of this is going to be down climbing this thing, because climbing up is one thing. You know, all your momentum is going straight up, but down climbing it, you know, you're basically climbing it backwards. So he's got no ropes, he's got no safety gear whatsoever. And now Mason is only about, I mean, now that I'm looking at this, he's only about halfway up the building. He's only about halfway up. You can't really see it from here, but man, he's booking it. Mason's taking a little bit of a break. There he goes back at it. So Mason, yeah, he definitely will be arrested for climbing the building. But believe it or not, it's actually not, it's not against the law to climb a building, because you have to be trespassed. You have to be asked to leave, which you would gladly do. There's no laws against climbing buildings. There is a law against trespassing, obviously, but he has to be asked to leave. And he has not been asked to leave at this point. They have to approach him and ask him that. So nobody has approached him. You know, people have talked to us, but he will gladly leave, but he's got to get down, obviously. So the police are not here yet. They're just arriving right now. Mason, for those who are just tuning in, Mason is raising money. There's a homeless woman who is in crisis pregnancy. She needs to get off the street and she wants to keep her baby, but she's totally destitute and feels that she doesn't have the financial resources in order to do that. Mason reached out to her, Let Them Live reached out to her, and they said that we will raise money for you. We will go online. Mason's like, I will risk my life to bring awareness to your needs, to bring awareness to the present situation, and to raise money for this woman who is on the street, pregnant, 11 weeks pregnant. Her name is Isabel. And you can go to letthemlive.org. Go to letthemlive.org to help Isabel, give her what she needs. For those who don't know, Let Them Live is a organization that helps women in crisis pregnancy. Help them. A lot of these women feel like they want to keep their babies. They're forced, really, by economic hardship. They're forced to abortion centers, abortion clinics, who really would love to keep they don't feel empowered going to these places. They want to keep their babies, but they can't because they're forced. They're forced to, they're from economic hardship. So Let Them Live is a wonderful organization that comes around these women, helps support them, and gives them everything they need in order to choose life. So Mason right now is doing just that. And men across the nation, the pro-life community is overwhelmingly supportive of everybody. Such a lie when it's said that we only care about women in the womb, men in the little kids in the womb before they're born. That could not be further from the truth. Mason is literally risking his life to raise money for these women. It flies in the face of every narrative that you hear. You know, you only care about them when they're unborn. Okay, well, here's a guy who's literally risking his life to raise money for women to support their children, to support them outside of the womb. People saying deplorable things, that they hate this woman. Yeah, perfect example. Santana 520B. He says, I already hate Isabella. Yep, perfect example of pro-choice bigotry, pro-abortion bigotry. Shame on you. There's a homeless girl who needs help, and you hate her already. Disgusting. So, police just arrived here. I'll back it up here and give you some of the kind of a little bit of a display of what's happening here on the ground floor. The crowd is amassing, and there are policemen that have just arrived. These are all staff up here kind of taking pictures of what's going on. But yeah, pray for Mason for what he's going through, what he's doing right now. He is, I'd imagine, about 3/4 of the way up the building, the sphere right now. There he is right there. Just climbing up. Pro-Life Spidey in action. Let me see if I can back it up a little bit here, guys, and give you a better idea of what's going on. There Mason is. Maybe you can see a little bit better here. Let me scroll out here and show you this. For those who are just tuning in here, this tower is almost 400 feet tall. This tower is 366 feet tall, over 500 feet wide, and the tower is made up of LED lights. This is the most expensive entertainment venue in Las Vegas. It took about over $2 billion to make this thing, brand new sphere, and Mason is over 3/4 of the way, all the way up this thing at this point. So realize this is not even halfway over. There is no way down other than down climbing this thing. So Mason is going to have to climb all the way up this. I'd imagine he'll take a little water break up there, and then he will have to down climb the entire thing. So for those who do not know why Mason is doing this, why the Pro-Life Spider-Man is doing this, because of the fact that there is a young woman, because of the fact that there is a young woman, wonderful Christian businessman, that is wrapped his loving arms around the pro-life community, and by extension these women, in support of this climb. Make America Gospel Again is an amazing account that you should all go follow. Make America Gospel Again. So I'm going to try to back up a little bit and give you a better view of what's going on here. This is kind of the view on the street here. We got fire trucks, we got police cars, we got the whole thing. I'm going to back it up here a little bit so we can see where Mason is. All right, there he is up there. Let me see. Babe, can you help me out with this? So there Mason is. He's nearly at the top of the sphere. There's a little drone footage up there getting some content of his climb. We were gonna do this yesterday. I'm asking, we're gonna climb this yesterday, talking about like I'm doing it. He was gonna climb this yesterday, but it's been raining cats and dogs, and this is the first little window we've had in Las Vegas. As you guys can see, this is the sphere in Las Vegas. Can't really see him. He's towards the top. Lori. He's towards the top. So I cannot see him at the moment. But can you video record? So Mason's all the way at the top. You can't really see him at this moment. We can try to go further back and see if we can get a better view from him from the top. But what's happening right now is Mason, the PROLIFE Spider-Man, is climbing in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the sphere. This is the most, really the most expensive entertainment venue in all of Las Vegas. This thing is almost 400 feet tall. It's 366 feet tall. And Mason, the PROLIFE Spider-Man, is climbing this to raise money for a young woman in crisis. She is totally destitute, has absolutely no financial resources to keep her baby. She's in and off the street, and Mason is climbing this to raise money for Isabel and her 11-week-old child that she's pregnant with. So Isabel's pregnant with an 11-week-old gestational baby. This is like, I can't afford this. I can't do this, but I really want to keep my baby. She contacted Let Them Live, Nathan and Emily Burning. She contacted by extension Mason decided to find this building.
Hey, I'm not on 2 on the south side of the sphere.
How's it going?
Hey, you're not talking back.
What? What am I being arrested for, sir? Can you tell me what I'm being arrested for, sir?
You're being detained.
For what? Why are you detaining me? For what? For what crime, sir? So they're detaining me for, and they won't tell me why. Why am I being detained, officer? Sir, can I have your name and badge number? Why am I being detained?
Hello?
Don't
You're fine.
Hey, what
How
are you
you
doing?
doing?
Why are you putting your hands on my wife? Why are you putting your freaking hands on my wife, dude? Why are you putting your hands on my wife? What the hell did she do? Why are you putting your hands on my wife? Shame on you guys. Why the hell are you putting your hands on my wife? Why won't you tell us why
What
we're
kind of clown show is this?
We will share information 1,000 times. Why? You tell me why I'm freaking being detained, dude. I will. Well, I've asked you why I'm being detained. You put freaking. This is the time and place because you're unlawfully detaining me without telling me why.
You told them like this, give you a heads up, their phone is still live.
What crime did I commit? What crime did I commit, and why are you putting hands on my wife?
I need my phone.
Your phone's in your pocket.
No, this is his phone. I need my phone.
Okay, it'll be over there. I'm sure.
Phone number is 3898 Manhattan, South Garage.
Hey, is your security got information there with him? She's live streaming from her pocket. Get her identified and then I'll give you a second.
Okay, where's your ID at?
I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm being detained.
Because you're with the guy up on the spear. Where's your ID at?
This is actually
Where's
not
your ID?
constitutional.
Where's your ID at?
Now I'm being strip searched.
Not strip search. It's called a pat down.
And I think the girl's on camera. He's right next to me.
Right here. Let's go have a seat in the car.
Alright, so this is what I need. I need the streets pulled off of Social Security. Okay, we're going to close down westbound sense. Let's close that up. Northbound Cobalt.
No, it's right here.
So somebody's still like...
I guess we can start trying to figure that out.
Sarge, you're being called.
We're streaming it live.
Mike!
The guy and the female that's in the back of this car. But there's somebody else that's doing it too. There has to be a third
Checking the
person.
feed right now.
Is it one of the two people that we have like... She's in a car and you...
They did it.
Did Manny even try to get this guy's info?
I don't think he's going to give it, but...
I'll go ask it. You gonna keep her on the car real quick?
Yeah.
She's in the back. Maybe you can get it from her.
If you don't like me.
They won't even tell us who they are.
I mean, Richardson was right.
You want them in here with you, Captain? Yeah, okay, right there.
People 030. People 030. People 030. People 030. People 030.
I would say Olivia and we're on the opposite side.
Why do the labels make the artists do those boardroom performances?
Here's how